Fala galera, estamos começando mais um episódio da série Divinity Original Sim, Enhanced Edition, né? Episódio passado a gente investigou aqui essa parte da lava, né? Enfrentou um outro boss e vamos agora para a parte da igreja, que acho que é o único local que parece estar faltando, né?
Here lies Marxism. He was full of great ideas that never worked out.
Boa.
I needed that. Bless the seven, I am restored.
Bless the seven, I am restored!
Here lies Istrid, knower of noses. Here lies Rocky. Doc, it's only a scratch. Here lies Madame M. Montgomery. Mourn her. The tomb of the unknown ambition. Lay your hopes to rest here. Here lies Cat Jones. Curiosity killed her, after all. Here lies Anne, the finest lady in the lowlands. Sir Jovel got here with the help of a shovel. Here lies Schrodix. We're not actually sure he's dead. Here lies Lady Charon, whose steaming pies tempted all. Here lies Rocco. This is the last hole he filled. Here lies Will Loundy. It's Loundy, not laundry, dang it. Here lies Emmy, Spider Slayer. Here lies Dodson, the finest dancer of them all. Here lies Nazik, who also thinks your name is weird. Here lies Lord Goldman, who lost his head to a literal-minded bridge troll.
Stitch of time, hey, my
Here
friends?
lies Madame Fulset, dog person.
Going in your eyes.
Fire it up!
It never rains but it pours, eh?
Aha! I have company, I say. I'm just about to conduct a small experiment, and if you have any out of laces area with more than a few pernicious little friends who are simply bursting with the anticipation of supper. Now, your job is to put up a mitre resist. Right then. On your mark.
eternal flame to my aid.
Here lies Miss Anthrope, who said she'd rather die than socialize and went to live among the wolves.
Cheery spot we've found in this graveyard, as rife with the signs of necromancy as corpses are with worms. Though perhaps necramatacy is a more fitting, if rather contrived word for what we've witnessed here. To the grave they are drawn, and into the grave they creep. The maggot. None of them grasp that necromancy, true necromancy, is the pursuit of life everlasting. That its end goal is to play chess with death and topple his king. Necromancy as we know it is an art practiced by base-born dilettantes. That is the real tragedy we are confronted with. How highly refreshing it is to mark that the swords of ignorance have not as yet cut out your eyes like they have in so very many. You are not blind to the ambition, pure, commendable of you, Source Chaser. I had not expected such... Ha! How sadly predictable it is to ascertain that the swords of ignorance have cut out your dull little eyes like they have in so very many. You are blind to the ambition, however pure and true, and yet you do not disappoint me, Source Chaser. For I never expected to find much lucidity of mind within the confines.
Here lies Miss Anthrope, who said she'd rather die than socialize and went to live among the wolves.
Look out! I see a trap nearby.
Here lies Vissar, soul stolen by the Miramac. Fear him.
Porra, meu irmão, que caralho de... Aí.
Fast track!
Staff of strength.
Você tá de brincadeira comigo. Pera aí.
Final resting place of Bree. Insert something cheesy. Here lies Eric. He ruined everything. Here lies Terry the Gravedigger, buried by an amateur.
I cannot endure this fiery agony. Oh, I'm dripping. As good as a new
Lies
penny.
Joe, Sicil's worst shoemaker. He never knew when something was afoot. Here lies Fluffy, gone to the great litter box in the sky. Mummy loves you, Schnookums. Here lies Lady Cordelia Grain, whose hats were nearly too fancy. Final resting place of Lord Joshua Cheapskate Andrimo, who should have paid the stone. Here lies Raskadrixes, born a lowly goblin, died the 72nd mayor of Sicile. Here lies Lord Walden, who requests that any speaking ill of him box their own ears. Here lies Baron von Thornlair, the finest poet in Rivellon.
Into the fray once more.
As good as a new penny.
I needed that. As hot as the hell you will soon inhabit.
What deluge?
Caramba, galera. Tem a porra da mina aí. A percepção é exatamente pra enxergar. Como é que vocês passam por cima? Que caralho.
Here
A
lies
stitch in
someone
time, eh, my
who is
friends?
allergic to vowels. Here lies Nosgoroth, scourge of the fifth sea. Here lies Sir Oops, whose mother loved him dearly, eventually. Here lies Lady Bravey, a forgetful mum who had 2 babies, maybe. Here lies Jorrit, a burden on us all. Here lies Cedric. She herself made sure her coffin was secured. Here lies one whose lucky dice finally saved him.
Strange indeed.
Here lies repeating Liam, R.I.P. in peace.
Go on then, Ed. Speak your piece.
Here lies Saoden, world-renowned fortune teller. Here
Honestly,
lies Valius the Mute, whose death was unheard of. Here lies Ignatius, finally at peace with a life of terrible, terrible choices. Just
I'm almost certain I saw Ebenezer's old cat in the King Crab Inn, but that's impossible, isn't it?
Strange.
A mortal! Aha! Well, surely I don't have to tell you how much better a life or death here in Rivellon is compared to a dreadful eternity in the Hall of Echoes. The name's Ebenezer. Pleased to make your acquaintance. You've probably been meeting some sad souls around here, but I sure as hell ain't one of them. In life, my interests were soft leathers, southern vintages, sun-ripened afternoons, and ample-fleshed companions. Each sense was a source of new and familiar pleasures, and I as a ghost. I admit that many of those pleasures evade me, but Rivellon, though half the fun of fun, is sharing your exploits with an eager ear, you know? Oh, what I'd give to find my little buddy again. The best listener I ever had the pleasure of regaling. The ship that sunk and turned us all into phantoms, she was home to a sweet old tomcat, Oscar by name, who'd curl up cozy as can be on my pillow. We shared many stormy nights while I scratched his little chin and whispered stories of my youthful exploits. But I reckon cats don't stay on as ghosts after they pass, 'cause the little furball is nowhere to be seen. That, or the lucky bastard managed to survive the wreck. He was a scrappy old fellow. Beats me. We're hardly the only Sicilians lost at sea. But there's some strange magic. We were all aboard a ship, headed from Arata to fair Sicile. But upon our return, the lighthouse failed to shine its light. We were lost upon the rocks and flung far and wide. The final resting place for those deemed worthy of paradise. Paradise after life? Ha! Look around. Paradise is opening your eyes. Can you imagine anything worse than being stuffed up into oblivion with the rest of the dead? Give me tragedy, chaos, beauty, and delight. My companions would do well to stop pining and start.
Go on then, Eb. Speak your piece. Go on then, Eb. Speak your piece.
Strange. Strange indeed.
My mother would scold me well and good for standing here and listening to old Ebenezer deriding the gods, but what else is a ghost to do all day? He's one of us, after all. For some reason, he insists he doesn't want to go to the Hall of Echoes, to the afterlife. He claims we weren't cursed, but blessed to roam Rivellon forever. I am but a restless ghost, longing for eternal ease. When we arrive, it'll be to the open arms of all our deceased friends. What a character that Ebenezer is. Preaches more passionately than a priest, only he speaks against the heavens rather than for them. Quite curious. For some reason, he insists he doesn't want to go to the Hall of Echoes. I'm but a drowned sailor, like there have been some where the dead go to live a proper afterlife. A much more welcoming.
Strange. My mother would scold me well and good for standing here and listening to old Ebenezer deriding the gods. But what else is a ghost to do all day? He's one of us after all. I tend to avoid thinking of the life I used to lead. The life of a traveller, a sailor, a free spirit. For some reason yes, the realm of the dead. If not the...
Careful, comrade. I think I sense a sorcerer in you.
My word, a warm blood. Welcome to our abode of exile. I'm but a drowned sailor, like that. For some reason, some say all sinners and saints alike are welcome in the hall.
Here lies Thas the Grumble Goblin. Grumble, grumble.
Strange. Strange indeed.
There's something to it, isn't there?
Go on then, Eb.
There's something to it, isn't there?
Strange indeed.
Strange. Strange indeed.
Blow of victory!
Strange. Strange indeed. Go on then, Eb. Speak your piece.
Marry in haste, repenting at leisure.
Strange.
There's something to it, isn't there?
Strange indeed.
Here lies Anamatopea.
Go on then,
Whoosh,
Eb.
bam,
Speak your
splat,
piece.
and she was gone.
There's something to it, isn't there?
Here is Isis, a rock in crisis. Here lies Whitney, the fancy atheist, all dressed up and nowhere to go.
You haven't left town yet, have you? Jolly good. Join me, why don't you, for a scandalously milky saucer of feral leaf tea? Oh, my dearest, dearest Sam. He's positively the tenderest tomcat in the world, and you are the most darling of sweethearts for having reunited him with the wealth he lost to the waves. I met him a pauper, but married him a prince. As a stray did he besiege my heart. But of course, darling, be my guest.
Certo, cadê ele? Até aqui.
Is not love a wonderful thing, my friend? We are married, my friend. Can you believe it? Oh, how blissfully happy we are. Legions of litters we'll have, she and I. There'll be tiny Sams and mini Maxines on every roof and in every garden of Sicile. For Oscar, you say? I haven't been called Oscar in ages. Boy, I remember him rewarding me with bacon every time I caught another rat. And I remember listening to a fellow called Ebenezer, who, a strange bird, that one, used to indulge in every pleasure of life like there was no tomorrow. Guess there was no tomorrow for him. He would talk everyone's ears off about the delights of fine dining, his fascination with new fashions, about the elation of lovemaking, and so on and so forth. To me, though, never suspecting his revelations would be stored in my mind. Fine dining, yes, on human flesh even. New fashions, sure, even if they meant the annihilation of a species for its hides. Lovemaking, indeed. But sometimes the girls were very young and suffered delicate torture. A strange bird, as I'm sure you'll agree. If he were a bit smaller, I might have caught him like I would a sparrow and rid the world of his hidden evils. I am Unsinkable Sam. At least that's what...
There's something to it, isn't there?
Strange. Strange indeed.
Strange. Strange indeed. Go on then, Eb. Speak your piece.
What a character that Ep. For some reason he That's it, kiddo. Explore as much as you can while you've got that youthful vim and vigor about you. Life is a wonderful thing. How could you? Those are lies. It was the ultimate pleasure. Oh, how could I hang back if there were even Surely now you understand why I could never submit myself to the judgment awaiting me at the gates of the Hall of Echoes. No. I prefer to remain here for an eternity with a few of...
There's something to it, isn't there?
I certainly won't stop him from spending an eternity in this cemetery if he wishes. Atonement should only be offered to the truly regretful.
Agreed.
Ah, you must be, like me, a fully fledged friend to experience. Ha! Leave paradise to those who lived safe and small, who never risked tipping the great scale.
Strange. Strange indeed.
Pera aí, mas eu quero ver o que foi que eu ganhei. Quanto foi que eu ganhei de experiência, na verdade.
I certainly
agreed.
Ah, you must be like me, a full
2.100 e tanto.
Go on then, Eb. Speak your piece.
There's something to
Go
it,
on
isn't
then,
there?
Eb. Speak your piece.
Imperialista.
Strange indeed.
Vamos ver aqui. Eu acho que é melhor o outro, talvez, porque aí a gente entra em conflito.
Strange indeed.
If he stays here, his past will haunt him forever. At the Hall of Echoes, he may find a way to make up for his terrible deeds.
Agreed.
Is that so? Is that what you really believe, Source Hunter? Well, forget divine judgment. I say we judge each other here and now. The better of us stays...
que aqui ficou melhor porque... Peraí, quem é que tem conhecimento aqui? Só eu. Tem lupa, tem. Acho que eu vou primeiro identificar, vender algumas coisinhas aqui, né? Antes de vir pra cá.
Dearest customer, I've never seen an aura so plagued by ether. Thank Astarte, I've just the earth scroll to ground you. To bemuscle you, scrolls to entussle you. Gracious patron, I see your tired eyes looking a bit teary. I've just the potion for that. Or would you prefer a toasty fire spell to dry those vapors?
Ain't a big cheese on your block with a wheel of the good stuff.
Dearest customer, I've never seen an aura so plagued by ether. Thank Astarte, I've just the earth scroll to ground you.
There's a zombie problem than a set of silver arrows.
Let's see.
Well, what sort of arrows do you want? Freezing? Silver? Poison? Get to the point.
Let's see. Halibut, sheep's cheese, tomatoes.
Heavenly herring, delicious dogfish, yours for a scrap of gold each. Get it while it's fresh. This batch is only hours from the sea.
Ain't a big cheese on your block with a wheel of the good stuff.
Join the Stunt Club if you've got an eye for farm potatoes.
Not in the mood for cheese. That excuse is more holes than the size of this fine forward bed.
Heavenly herring, delicious dogfish, yours for a scrap of gold each.
Let's just see if you can choose the finest breed.
Let's see. Halibut, sheep's cheese, tomatoes.
Ain't straight, ain't true. Arrows by the dozens.
Ain't a big cheese on your block with a wheel of the good stuff.
Eu lembrei agora daquela vendedora. Fica na praia, né? Que eu acho que talvez ela possa ter alguns equipamentos bons também. E à medida que a gente evolui, né? Leva, eu acho que o inventário deles também atualiza.
Yes, good friend. I'm quite busy finding for the moment, but if there's something you'd like to buy, I could set all that aside for a few delicious moments. Goodbye then, good friend.
Prepare to be cremated!
Here lies Elzakir, the last living Alman. Here lies old Shifty. He knew, I tell you. Here lies Ali Gori the Witch. We made an example out of her. Here lies Tom B. Stone. He hated puns until his dying day. Here lies Montgomery, cat person. Here lies Helen. Her eyes could start wars. Here lies Paz Thomas. He lived as a writer, but rests as an author. Here lies Gordon, the world's finest feline.
I'm never out of my element.
Here lies Wallenzent, defiler of thoughts.
As good as a new penny. Sweet relief.
Beleza, galera, vamos ficando por aqui com esse episódio. Se gostou, deixa o like, compartilha aí. Valeu!